gosh, oh my gosh. Some sort of muscle there, leanness on the stomach. My favorite recent brunch. How is it going, loves? It's Alyse here, and today is an exciting day because this is the very first What I Eat in a Day video I have shared in over a year, which is pretty crazy to think about considering that for the first few years of starting this channel, I was sharing so many of these videos, so many days of eating, so many videos about my diet and nutrition, and it's just been a hot second. And this is also an exciting video because this is kind of a pivotal moment where I decide, oh my gosh, this is a pivotal moment where I decide to let love win. And essentially, let me kind of backtrack. If you are new to this channel, in the past year, I've shifted my diet a lot. I was eating a plant-based diet for 4.5 years, and then I transitioned to mostly eating animal foods for the last year or so. And I kind of ended that season of my life with a carnivore challenge where I ate only animal foods for 30 days. That video was pretty controversial, and yeah, there's just been a lot going around on the internet about me and my dietary decisions, and a lot of judgment and assumptions, and it's just honestly been a little messy. And it's also kind of led me to suppress this part of my life. I just haven't really wanted to talk about it because there is the possibility or the potential of so many other people making videos criticizing literally every single thing. And I get it. I get that I'm here sharing videos and it's important to consider what I'm sharing, and I do. And I also feel that it's important for me to share my honest journey and to embrace that, and to let love win. So that is what this video is representing, is me getting out of the little food closet of kind of hiding this part of my life away and just being totally transparent. So before officially diving into what I am eating today, I want to just take a moment to share a big thank you and so much appreciation for every single human who has been here through a great deal of my journey, or maybe you just started tuning into my videos recently, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been patient with me and has kept an open mind and just seen the truth, seen the reality of the situation, which is I'm a human just navigating life, trying my best to balance everything, trying my best to feel healthy in my body and my mind, and yeah, just do my best in this lifetime. So thank you. Thank you for being the lighthouse in the storm. I really, words can't express how grateful I am for you. And before we officially dive into this full day of eating, I want to know from you if there has ever been a time in your life, or maybe you feel this way right now, that you feel like you can't fully express yourself in all of the ways because maybe others just don't understand you, or they don't get your intentions, they don't understand where you're coming from. If you feel suppressed in any aspect of your life or just misunderstood, I would love for you to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so that we can see how many people are going through such a similar season or just feeling the same way that we are. Okay, so the first part of every morning always starts with coffee for me. So I use a French press. I got this little guy from Amazon, and I just love the mint blue color. And the components inside of my coffee that I've been drinking lately are bulletproof coffee, keep it in this little jar, and also a little dash of stevia extract and some coconut creamer. So for quite some time, maybe like a year or so, I was drinking bulletproof coffee almost every single morning, and I just loved the creaminess of it. I loved how there were so many healthy fats in it. And I just have kind of shifted to a different type of coffee during this season of life. It's just much easier to do this way. I was using the blender for bulletproof coffee every single morning, putting butter in there, MCT oil, collagen powder, and then I would need to wash the blender. And I've been a little more low maintenance lately, so I'm about to make my morning coffee, and it is 10-ish a.m. right now. I got a late start to the morning, woke up right before my team call at 9 a.m. and yeah, now I'm done with that, ready to get a caffeine fix.
There are some demons that I have been hiding from you. Something's been missing. If I'm being honest, I should tell you the truth. Oh, I've been
Okay, it is 75 degrees outside right now. It's the end of February, and I have not been able to lay outside in shorts in months, and this is feeling so good and healing right now. And I have little cone boy Silo Nelson with me. He has some allergies, so he's been itching, so that's why he's in a cone, and he's somehow a trooper and just wants to lay out here with me. So just been doing this for a hot second, and also have to show you something really cute. I just looked over and this is what I saw. Sky, what are you doing, honey? You're the cutest little nugget on the little corner of the chair. This is my roommate Rachel's dog. Her name is Sky. And her and Silo are best friends. You are so cute right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my game plan is to finish up my coffee. I think it's around 11 maybe at this point. And I'm gonna take little Silo Nelson for a walk. I live really close to these trails nearby, so we're gonna go and walk on the trails, and I'm gonna take your cone off, and we're gonna have some nice good movement and sunshine together and socialization. Okay?
I've been low, I've been high. Now I'm
Silo Nelson, we are on our walk. Oh my god, this is so refreshing. So nice. How was your walk, Nelson? Oh, how was your walk? Did you have a good time? Alright, I want to share a little physique update because I feel like this goes hand in hand with diet update and what's going on in this realm of life. So this is my genuine, this is my shape, and I usually wear everything high-waisted because it creates the illusion that I have some sort of curves when in reality it's pretty straight. I feel like my legs have definitely gotten a little bit leaner since I stopped going to the gym consistently. My quads used to be like way bigger now. Yeah, they're just like skinnier. Same thing with my arms. They're just like, yeah, leaner than they used to be. But I still have delts and some sort of muscle there. Still have some sort of leanness on the stomach. But yeah, this is my body like basically 2.5 months without working out that much at all, like twice. So just figured I'd show you. And my I can't really show you my butt in these shorts, but my butt is pretty squishy, like flat squishy, since it's been a second since I've lifted. So does that. All right, so I'm gonna hop in the shower, get ready for the day, get the sweat off of my skin, put on a little mascara, and then I'm gonna make my official breakfast, kind of like a brunch at this point. I think it's about noon right now. Brunch is my favorite meal of the day, so I'm excited to show you what my go-to meal has been lately. I'm ready for the day. Here is my outfit, gotta tuck in my pocket. I feel more myself than I have in a long time, and I feel like part of it is from the weather lately, being able to, yeah, just feel more free and comfortable and not cold and like all bundled up. I just feel so good. And yeah, I feel like also because just a couple days ago I had like a big emotional release, so that teamed up with the sunny weather is just feeling so good. So I'm gonna dive into making my brunch now, and as you guys know, I have, well, I think you know at this point, I have 2 roommates right now. 2, not 4. And so we share the fridge, but I want to give you a little tour on my little section of the fridge. All right, so this is my little section of the fridge, right here. And I just want to give you a little tour, and then I'm going to pull out my things that I'm going to make brunch with. So yesterday I got some ahi tuna, and here I have some Kite Hill cream cheese, some hummus, some raw hummus. Oh, this one is so good. I'll probably have that later today. You guys saw I had some berries this morning. I think I have some stuff behind here. Oh, Boo Bars. If you have not tried Boo Bars, they're so good. They're like really low sugar keto bars. This one literally tastes like cookie dough. And then, oh yeah, I have this chocolate back here. I don't know if this is only in California. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this before and tried it, and which is your favorite flavor from this brand. Then I also have some Granny Smith apples. Been getting a little back into fruit. Celery for my hummus. I have some leftover mac and cheese, the Daya vegan mac and cheese. Gluten-free bread, which I'm gonna use for my brunch. Some eggs, some bacon, and then down here I have some kale and Mayoko's cheese, so that's it. Alright, I have completed my favorite recent brunch. So I have gluten-free toast with Kite Hill everything flavored cream cheese. I have one scrambled egg, one over easy egg with a little ketchup and hot sauce, and some bacon. This is pretty much what I've been making almost every day for the last month or so. Actually, no. I've also been having smoked salmon on top, but I ran out, so it's about 12:30-ish p.m. right now, and I'm going to devour this. So I've been doing this thing for a while now where I try to eat my meals, at least one meal a day, without my phone near me, just so that I can be more present and I'm not like inhaling the food and like thinking of other things. I try to be like very, very present when I'm eating. Oh my gosh, I always feel so good after this meal. So good. It's like the perfect amount of food. Alright loves, I'm popping in with the official diet update. Over the last 5 or 6 years or so, I have pursued a lot of different ways of eating. I will list them on the screen right here. I think that'll be easier than sharing the whole list out loud. But yeah, in the past 3 months or so after my carnivore diet challenge came to a close, I realized, oh my gosh, I really I want to kind of release attachment to food. And for so long, I think that my attachment and focus on food was just striving to feel better. I have struggled with various different health situations over the years, digestion, brain fog, a lot of different things, and I was just always wanting to feel better. And so I was manipulating the food that I was eating and the way that I was eating and everything in hopes of feeling better. And more recently, I have been realizing how much of my physical symptoms, which thankfully is way less than it used to be, how much of it is related to emotions and stress, and how food just doesn't necessarily play as huge of a role as I thought that it did previously. I mean, I was looking at my sleep, I was looking at my stress previously, but mostly thinking like it has to be the food. And recently I've just learned that that's not exactly how it is. And yeah, I have just been eating so differently. So to be totally like specific with how I've been eating, up until about a week ago, I was eating out at restaurants a lot, or I would like go to Whole Foods and get a gluten-free sandwich, eating a lot of sandwiches and burgers and french fries and sushi, and also like more healthier, well-balanced meals at restaurants. But yeah, really just like that meal that I just shared with you, my like brunch meal, I was having that, and then I would like go out to eat for another meal. And that's what I was doing for the past few months, I think, because I was just like tired of preparing food at my house, and yeah, just tired of being so focused on it. So I hadn't done like a decent food haul and like bought my own food or like a variety of it in so long. And recently I just realized that I kind of went into this phase of like neglecting the food that I was eating and not focusing on nutrition like at all. Not that I was eating unhealthy, I just like, I was totally like I don't even want to think about this, so I wasn't. And more recently, now I'm like, okay, how can I find another happy medium and be conscious of my nutrition and nourish my body in the best way that I can without having extreme attachment to it? So I went and bought some more veggies. I've been eating some fruit again, and overall just want to be eating more food at home and less food out at restaurants. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like the bundle, the diet update. I am feeling so much better. Digestion is on point recently. The only symptom I think that I'm really experiencing is still headaches and a little bit of brain fog on occasion related to the headaches. And so much of it is just emotional for me. I notice that if I'm not fully expressing myself or if something overwhelming is going on, I get a headache, and it's not related to the food that I'm eating, which is mind-blowing because I thought it was for so long. Okay, I'm trying to think of what else I can update you on. I can share with you the foods that I'm not really eating. I'm not really eating processed sugar or gluten or much dairy. I'll have them on occasion, like I'm not making them completely off limits, but those are just the things that I'm not really consuming. I think one thing or a couple of things that I've noticed in this season of my diet and nutrition is that social settings, social situations, eating with friends just feels so much easier. There's so much less grip and focus on like, can I have this? Can I have that? Oh, I can't have that. Just like, it feels so good to have released that and still be feeling well. It's kind of like what I've always wanted, and yeah, I feel like I finally have that. Honestly, I can't even really think of what else there is to share, but I'm an open book, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments down below. And I think that'll wrap up the little diet portion. And I do have one more thing to share, which is that I'm most likely not going to be focusing heavily on sharing a ton of what I eat in a day videos. I just kind of wanted to break the ice and just open myself up to the availability and possibility of me sharing videos like this in the future, but diet is just not my main focus here on this channel anymore. But I am open to answering questions and like sprinkling it in here and there, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, I just got back from energy work. It is 5:30-ish p.m. right now, and I am hungry, so I'm about to get some oh, darn it. I just dropped an apple. About to get some celery and hummus, because that is the quickest, easiest thing to eat right now. I think that's what we want to make or eat real quick. Ugh, I don't know what my outfit is right now. So I have two types of hummus. Regular hummus and this raw hummus. It's like sprouted garbanzo beans. And I'm gonna take the celery and dip it in one of them and then dip it in the other one. Oh God, I'm embarrassing. Oh my God. I am so hungry. One thing I love about, I don't know, this is kind of funny. One thing I love about not living with a partner and sharing food items, or like sharing with my roommates, just having things to myself, is you can double dip, you know? And have no regret. Quadruple dip. You can dip 10 times. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite thing to eat with hummus is. I need some new ideas. Also, what's your favorite thing to do with celery? Because this is the only thing I do with it. Well, I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. I'll see you soon. I know this may seem really weird, but I'm chilling in my red light room, just doing some work on my computer and eating this chocolate, which is literally the best thing ever. Dessert before dinner. I'm having dinner with the roommates tonight. There's one of them. There's another one of them. And here we are with some raw tuna. Here we are. Oh, look at this little family. You guys haven't met Sam yet. Hi, guys.
Have you met Corey the Conehead?
Conehead Corey. So I know this is probably not what you would think I was eating right now, but I have mac and cheese. I just heated it up, and coconut aminos, throwback to when I used to basically drink one of these every day.
Throwback.
I'm just gonna put that on there. Nice and coconut amino-y. And wait for the taste test. Bet you never thought you would see this taste test, but I don't think so either. Dude, coconut aminos is crack. I shouldn't say that. Coconut aminos is yummy. Sky, did someone invite you to dinner? You didn't bring your own dinner. It was BYOD. So Sam definitely won the most balanced concoction.
Look how mature I am eating my concoction.
Wait, what shirt are you wearing?
I'm wearing your shirt. Represent.
So this is a little
This is my
bland.
favorite fucking hoodie. I love it.
I'm gonna put that on there and that on there. Okay, so we're having a ladies' night, and Sam just made up pancakes.
So good.
Cause I know I'll find a way, yeah. And I know that courage is what I've got the most of.